let's talk about Noah and Moses. Now, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, they being the people of Elohim, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Now, this is what they was doing in Noah's days. And we're doing this same thing right now in our days. We're eating, we're drinking, having a good time, chilling, getting married, so forth and so on. Okay, so now let's talk about Moses when he was on the mountaintop, Mount Sinai, and he was and Elohim was talking to him and giving him the commandments and telling him about things of past and things that's going to happen to the people of Israel in the future, the Israelites. He was prophesying, telling him what is to come. And he said that we will be in Israel, forget all of his commandments. And that's true. There's people in the world, in the earth, that don't believe in the Ten Commandments, nor do they believe in the Most High. And so Elohim was telling Moses that this will happen, that they will forget all my commandments, even all that I command them, because he commanded us to do other things as well. And he said they will walk after the other nations. Is that not what we're doing now in the year 2021? Walking after the other nations? He was talking to us. He was talking to the chosen people. And now we are in the land of our ancestors' captivity. We're still here. And we're celebrating all of this nation traditions and celebrations. Christmas is a celebration of the other nations that he was talking about, and we're in that other nation right now, celebrating things like New Year's in the other nations that he was talking about. We're in it right now. We're still here celebrating and walking in the ways of the other nations. They also do this in other countries and other places too, celebrating these things like Easter. This is the ways of the other nations. This is not the ways of the chosen people of Israel. We're walking in the ways of the other nations. We're still here, celebrating traditions like Valentine's Day. We're in this nation right now, the United States of America, celebrating Valentine's Day. We're still in the nation of our captivity We're just the descendants of the slaves that were brought here unwillingly in chains and yokes. We're the descendants of them, namely Judah. Celebrating things like Halloween, we're walking in the ways of the other nations. This is what they hold dear, days like this. And Halloween, for sure, it has nothing holy or heavenly about it. So we're walking in the ways of the other nations right now in the year 2021. And not only that, he said that Israel will walk in the ways of the other nations and after their uncleanliness. So we're here eating things like pigs. We're not supposed to eat pig. We're not even supposed to touch the dead carcass of an unclean animal. We're not even supposed to even touch it. Things like the Baphomet, that's worshiping another God, another Elohim. That's not the Most High. There's people who worship the Baphomet, satanic worship. These are the things that he was talking about. Uncleanliness of the other nations. This nation we live in do unclean things. They condone same-sex marriages. That's an unclean thing. That's an abomination. Man marrying another man. Woman marrying another woman. Those are unclean things. Okay? These are the things that Elohim was revealing to Moses on the mountaintop. This is what he was talking to him about on the mountaintop. And he said, these will prove unto them an offense. And is that not true? Yes, that's true. Absolutely. Things are an offense to us because we can't believe it's happening. We see a police officer pull one of our people out of a car for no reason at all, beat him down with sticks and kick him and shoot him in the back. And we find that offensive. Yes. The Most High is explaining this to Moses, that these are the things that's going to happen. And these will prove unto them, Israel, an offense and a tribulation. Of course, a tribulation. Because we go through that every day. Racism, discrimination, being convicted of crimes we didn't commit, falsely accused. These are tribulations that the Most High was telling Moses that we would go through. And afflictions. And that these things will be a snare. These are the things that we got to be aware of. And he was telling Moses all of these things. So we must study to show ourselves approved, that we must stay in the scripture every day and keep him on our mind every day, because Satan does not rest. He does not sleep. He does not eat. He is a spirit. He is a spirit. He was created in the heavenly places. The angels were created to live forever. They didn't age or die or get sick. And he was cast out of heaven. And now he's here walking to and fro, up and down in the earth, seeking who he may devour, meaning who he can get to transgress against the Most High and to be a servant of his liking. Satan is real, and don't let nobody else tell you anything different. Shabbat Shalom.